Okay, so we're all familiar with the legend of King Arthur, but director Guy Ritchie's new take on the tale has a gritty, wild, and decidedly modern edge with Charlie Hunnam at the center.
You wanted the prophecy. This is your prophecy. The man who pulled sword from stone.
Guy, are you a director who gets down and dirty and learns also, so when you're directing Charlie? No!
No, I mean, poor old Charlie, sometimes we throw him to a little green room and give him a little green sword and leave him in there for days, and Charlie would have to attack a little green man in a little green world.
Somewhere during that whole process, my sense of humor would evaporate.
I thought you said you weren't going to push me.
So do you feel ridiculous when you're doing it?
It's an interesting question. It's a dangerous game. The job of acting is ridiculous, but you have to take it seriously because we are serious about filmmaking in so much as if you're going to dedicate your life to something, you have to believe in it. And if you start looking at it from a rational perspective, which is actually quite silly, then you can get into all sorts of trouble.
And is it your job to find the balance between, yes, this is silly, but this is serious at the same time?
It is my job. I was slightly worried that going into King Arthur, initially I had all sorts of gags that I could have thrown in there, and I was frightened that we were going to end up in Monty Python territory.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then? I've heard worse.
So I had to be very strict with myself. It's solemn, it's solemn. Oh, it really is solemn. And then from that, you would end up putting in quite humorous ribs that you'd attach to it.
There is no way that I am fighting.
Tune in next week for more from Charlie, Guy, and Jude Law, who gives a deliciously evil performance as King Arthur's nemesis, Vortigern.
It must have been Moonglow.
Diana Krall is ready to turn up the quiet with her new album out tomorrow. Terry caught up with the Grammy Award-winning jazz artist to talk about her celebration of the Great American Songbook.
I think I'm the most proud of this record of anything I've done personally, because I don't think it's a tribute to anybody. It's just kind of where I'm at right now. The age that I am, I'm a mom of two boys, wife, and I'm not looking too far forward and I'm not looking too far back. It's because it was becoming the point where I was sort of talking about the past so much rather than what I'm doing presently and what I want to do presently.
Does it always start at the piano for you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the truth that I'm comfortable at this table because it feels like I'm sitting at a piano. I had to hold a microphone today and I was like, what do I do with this?
That's the thing to do.
And coming up tomorrow, we'll have an interview with iconic fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg.